Right, so we just talked about adding links to your older content and going into your archive, finding articles, blog posts, podcast episodes, videos that relate to that new product that you found. And of course, over time later on, when you accumulate more products and find new affiliate links, you go back into your archive and do the same thing. We're doing this one step at a time. Let's talk about what to do with the new content that you're creating, because likely you are always in content creation mode over time, no matter what that frequency is. You now have the opportunity in your new content to actually start promoting these kinds of items. When should you do it? Where should you do it? What about social media? Let's answer those questions right now. Now, obviously, if you are writing about a topic where it makes sense to mention that product, put it throughout that article, throughout that video, throughout that podcast episode. Naturally stick it in there in a place where you feel it is not too much. Now, we all have obviously different tastes for what is aggressive versus what is not aggressive, and I would say consider not just how you feel about it, but likely how would your audience respond to those particular instances. Now, there's obviously a line at some point, and I would just encourage you to use your common sense and best judgment, and you're gonna learn over time as you begin to do this what your audience responds to or not. But here's the general rule of thumb. If a person comes across that link and they say to themselves, well, what is this doing here? Either because there's too many instances of it or because it just doesn't make sense to be in the article, well then don't include it. If they come across that link and they say, oh, well, this is actually kind of useful, well then it would be a great place to put it. So this doesn't have to be very difficult. Now that you know this product exists, as you create more content, if it makes sense to place in there because it is a value add to that article, well, you might as well potentially get paid in return for sharing this item with them. Again, remember, always make sure you disclose this affiliate relationship you have with this product and the company. The big question is, what about social media? Because a lot of us are creating social media content all of the time. Well, I like to think of social media as like a big giant party, right? Like imagine a big giant gym and there's a party going on and you're brand new to this party. There are conversations happening here, happening there, about all different kinds of things. And your role in social media is to find the conversations that are happening where you could join in and be a part of the conversation. What most people do when they try to promote something in the social media world is they go into these conversations and it basically works like this. Hey, my name is John. Would you like to buy this Tupperware? Oh, sorry, I never got the time or took the time to even get to know you. And what are those people gonna say? They're gonna be like, ew, John, why? Like, who are you, right? Don't be John. No offense to you if your name is John. If you go out there and you start promoting, don't do that. What you wanna do on social media, just as a general rule of thumb, this isn't even related to affiliate marketing, it's just related to how to utilize social in general, is to join the conversations where you can add value, where you are curious and can be curious about other people. Yes, social media is great also for promoting, but promoting in a more natural way where sometimes it's about people wanting to know more about what you have to offer versus what you have and ramming it down their throats. We do not want to do that. So, big question, can you promote your affiliate links on social media? Again, remember to make sure you're following the rules of the company that you're promoting for. If they say that you can do it or they don't mention that you cannot, well then likely it is fair game. But at the same time, you wanna make sure that you are careful about how often you do it and when. Doing it too much and being too promotional will just negatively affect not just the impact that you have on a person and what they feel about you and potentially recommendations you might offer down the road that might be more organic, but actually the algorithms, because if people are seeing that these things are too promotional, they're not gonna click on it, they're not gonna engage, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or Instagram or what have you, and as a result, people are less likely to see your normal status updates and posts down the road. My general rule of thumb for social media when it comes to promotion is this. I hardly ever promote a product directly on social media. It's just easier to have that kind of rule. So how do you actually utilize social media in what you're doing? Well, I use an indirect promotional approach, meaning if I create some of these resources that you're about to learn in this lesson, I link to those things, not the actual affiliate link itself. Why? Because, for example, on Twitter, I only have 140 or now 280 characters, whatever, how many characters they allow us now. I only have that much time to really establish a relationship, show people what it's gonna look like before they get to the sales page and they are pitched, right? The idea is you're creating content, blog posts, videos, demonstrations, resources, step-by-step processes, other things that show them the relevancy of this product to them and their goals, how it can help them, perhaps the proof behind it, and that's gonna take a little bit more time. And when you have those things on other places, those are the places you can link to on social media. It's very dangerous to link directly to a product through your affiliate link on social media. I always recommend having an indirect approach because that indirect approach allows for more relationship building and proof before they go and click on that affiliate link and are more likely to click on it anyway. Woo! Okay, so I know a lot of rules and things like that, but again, just best practices based on my nearly a decade of doing this. So if you follow those strategies, especially on social media, it's gonna help you use social media to be social and build relationships. And from there, people might be interested in what you have to offer and find your recommendations to be a lot more honest and authentic and valuable. So that's it for moving forward. Now you know the rules. That's out of the way. Let's click on the continue button up top and we'll get into the next lesson where I'm gonna share with you some other tips and strategies you can use to create passive income seeds with your affiliate marketing campaigns. So click on the continue button up top and then we'll get into the next lesson where I'm gonna teach you some other strategies you can use to essentially plant seeds for potential income growth related to these affiliate products that you have. See you in the next lesson.